So this is our project, the elephant trunk, made by Giannis, Carl, and Sebastian. As you can see, the project features a lot of wiring beauty, and we're pretty proud of it. This is our first test showing the different wires working and the motors running, especially when you change directions from north to south to east to west. And then
as for the theme of biomimicry and addressing a problem, we believe our project addresses the problem of navigating tight areas like pipes, for example, where the constant bending can cause a problem when needing to clean them or do maintenance. We broke our project up into smaller parts and gave ourselves around 2 weeks to complete each part in hopes of combining all the parts at the very end to make the final product. However, we ended up taking more time to work on some parts as we need to revise the design and make it work more with the other parts that we created.
here you can look at the box. You can see the outside with all the motors, and if you look at the top, you can see the trunk and the lights at the top. And you can look at the computer, which is easy to connect to with just a wire. And then you can change the color of the lights on top. And if you look inside the box, you can see all the wires coming down and the spools holding the string. You can see all the motors connecting to the wires. And then if you look at the top, you can see the strings going up into the top. And then look at the trunk, you can see the base is attached while everything else is free. So you can see our 8 different motors, and for the wiring they connect to 4 different motor controllers, 2 per motor, and then these are those red things. And then each motor controller has pins that connect to the Arduino, and then pins that connect to the battery as well, for the main power source. And then all that is funneled into a wire that can connect to the computer, and that's it for wiring. Here you can see the CAD design for the spools, which hold the string, and then here you can see the design for the parts of the arm. Alright, so just looking at the code here, you can see I import a bunch of functions, and then I'm just defining a lot of variables. And then this is for the Python section, so when it's getting the keyboard inputs, so it's basically just getting in the input from the keyboard and then outputting it to the Arduino, and then that's it for the Python. And then look at the Arduino, you can see it's just defining a lot of pins and a lot of constants, and then depending on what is pressed, it is outputting the speed to the different motors. And still doing it here. And then this is the loop function, so this is the function that's going over and over again, and so it's always checking what direction it is, and then seeing what set it is, so if it's the first set or second set, and then based on that it's applying speed. And then also depending on, there's the preset speeds, and then the different, changing the speeds individually. And then looking at the terminal, you can see this is repeated here, but you can see there's the different actions you can do, moving it forward, sideways, and everything. And then if I run it, you can see if I can change the directions. I can change going east, west, north, and then I can quit, and that's finished it. And this is how it works.